Understand why you would not have stopped and had any consideration for another human being.
A mother run over on a main Indianapolis road, and the man behind the wheel didn't even slow down. Tonight, only on 13, her story of nearly losing her life. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Stair.
And I'm Andrea Moorhead. Well, thanks to surveillance cameras, we have a really good look tonight at who police say is responsible. Eyewitness News reporter Emily Longnecker spoke with his young mother tonight. Here's her story.
Actually looks a lot better. A lot. Before, you couldn't even tell I had an elbow.
That's because Kathy Duncan's left arm was so swollen she could barely lift it. All because of what you see in these pictures. Those are tire tracks on Duncan's arm. Left there, say police, by this tan Buick rendezvous.
I mean, my doctor said he was surprised that my arm wasn't broke. He said I must have had my arm laid just right when the car ran over.
It all happened 10 days ago at the entrance to this Speedway gas station at 71st and Keystone. And this is the man investigators say was behind the wheel of that Buick that never stopped. His face captured on surveillance video minutes before police say he ran over Duncan.
I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, to not actually have any care in the world, to just stop and make sure that someone's okay is, I don't know, it's crazy to me.
Just as crazy, says Duncan, how close she came to not even being here to tell her story.
When I landed, I just remember lifting up and the car was probably about that far, and I turned my head and I watched the car run over my arm.
Duncan can't remember all of it, just that she was riding her bike on this sidewalk along Keystone Avenue when the Buick pulled out of the gas station into her path.
From what I've been told, I actually ran into his car. So he would have heard me impact his car.
The next thing Duncan remembers, she was watching a wheel run over her arm.
I mean, he had to have known he ran over something. I mean, my arm isn't flat.
In hindsight, Duncan says she's thankful it was her arm and not her head under the Buick's wheel. She thinks about it, though, just how close she came to that happening had she not lifted her head in time.
I have 3 kids, so it's very... It's very hard.
Just as hard, she says, realizing that another person, the man police believe was behind the wheel, didn't bother to stop.
I don't understand why you would not have stopped and had any consideration for another human being.
Yeah.
Now, Duncan says doctors have told her she sprained her neck and she had a concussion. She says her speech has only just started to come back clearly, but she has to undergo several more tests. She's hoping, and so are investigators, that those pictures shed some light on the investigation. Emily Longnecker, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.